Psalm 98 verses 1 to 4. The Lord has revealed to the nations his saving power. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done wondrous deeds. His right hand has won victory for him, his holy arm. The Lord has made his salvation known, in the sight of the nations he has revealed his justice. He has remembered his kindness and his faithfulness toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation by our God. Sing joyfully to the Lord, all you lands, break into song, sing praise. Psalm 98 is one of what are called the royal psalms, Psalms 93 to 99, which praise God as King of his people. We do not know who wrote these psalms, but it is assumed that they were written after the Babylonian captivity and the restoration of the Jewish people, by Cyrus II to Jerusalem in 539 BC. In verse 1 we are told to sing a new song, but why? Immediately following that command the psalmist tells us because of the wondrous deeds God has done for us. God has always and will continue to help in the course of human history out of his love for us. Consider for a moment the eye which you are using to read, and which shows you the visual picture of this PowerPoint. Could you design the eye and give it its functions? Of course not. If we could, no one would be blind. But God creates eyes and sight on a regular basis. In Genesis chapter 4 verse 1, we hear Eve say, "I have gotten a man, her firstborn son, with the help of the Lord." Many of us forget the Lord is always doing marvelous things for us. The Jerusalem temple was built by Solomon and was destroyed in 586 or 587 BC. The Babylonians had captured the city, set fire to it, and exiled the Judean leadership to Babylon. The psalmist recognizes that it was God who saved the house of Israel, by using Cyrus, the Persian king, to defeat the Babylonians and end Israel's captivity in 539 BC. His right hand has won victory for him, his holy arm, are human symbols used to show God's power, authority, and ability to be victorious. The re-established community tried to convince the community leaders to rebuild the temple, but there was resistance to the idea. Ezra chapter 4 tells us that the opponents to the rebuilding project told the Persians that the Jews were a rebellious people and should not be allowed to rebuild. This delayed the project, and it wasn't until 516 BC the temple was rebuilt and dedicated for worship. It is believed that this psalm was composed for the new worship, at the new or rebuilt temple, and was in recognition of God's intervention. There's only one power in the world great enough to help us rise above the difficult things we face. The power of God. Stormy Omar Tien.